So, Stang Boy Customs testing. Do live testing this time. What might be amusing, get to do a whole bunch of things at once. I'll do RTA, I'll do some just individual testing. Initial feel. Kind of a bit grainy, to say the least. Quickly hop in drive actually. Get some readings. Yeah, it kind of feels a bit grainy. These are carbon printed parts, whatever that means. Imagine it's a specific printing technique. But yeah, I think for all intents and purposes they are they're 3D printed. So I mean the range is okay, that right side's looking a bit meh. Top's looking good. There's nothing that's making it sway. I mean everything is OEM. Like 8, 9, 10 out of 10, apart from the gears themselves. So it's like a kind of classic test in that respect. I mean that looks kind of good. They're in the 70s. It's kind of what you want to see. Yeah, I mean that's what you would kind of expect from kind of third-party offerings. I would say though that the right-hand side is lacking. I mean 73 isn't particularly great. I'll do a few more of these. Again, that's a bit better, but that's me kind of like pushing. Like actually like pushing there to kind of get that extended reading. I mean the shape is good though. It doesn't look warped or anything gross like that. I'm gonna be pushed to the right there. Again, see, it's kind of flattening out on the right side. I guarantee I'm going to feel like we're moving. That up reading is insane. 93 is too much. At least for Goldeneye. I mean, there are other games that kind of benefit from extended range. But Smash, Super Smash Bros. But at least, you know, I do think for just normal play, that up reading is super, super sensitive. Let's actually pop Goldeneye on now. I'll just play around with some RTA, I'll play around with some Aztec, try and do some SA. Not quite amusing. I was playing Aztec here, wasn't I? Let's just drive into some SA. and see how these feel. You know, just for the people that just joined, I'm testing Strange Boy Customs N64. Ooh, that fine movement feels awkward. Oh my god, that's horrible. So, maybe it's because I haven't played for a little bit. Hey, what's up, man? Maybe it's because I haven't played for a bit. I'm not really enjoying this film. I mean, leave me be. Dude. I may have survived that as well. That was pretty pacey. Yeah, just testing some parts out, hence why I'm doing this. So that you want a kind of quick right turn there at the beginning of this level, and it's kind of difficult to achieve. But it's not impossible. I think again with like a lot of these printed parts, these third-party parts, a lot of it is down to getting used to it. I mean, I have to say, at least, that I really feel like you can get used to these. Like, and, you know, I'm playing on SA as well, so surviving is a bit harder. It's just some of the finer movements I'm kind of finding tricky to do because it's like I'm having to kind of, it's not as fluid during takeoff, let's say. Takeoff being when you first start to move the stick from its center position. That's the thing, it's kind of offset by the fact that the stick and the gears are like OEM, so they're smooth, so it feels nice. But saying that, it's kind of difficult. Let me test my RTA setup, because obviously this is a brand new setup and everything. Oh, can I? Just give me a moment. Give me a moment. Do some RTA. Do like a kind of longer test, I guess. Where is live split? That's not it. There we go. Long, bro. Long. Let's get global hotkeys going. Let's see how we do in a RTA environment with these. Testing all levels out. And I want to do a couple of attempts at these while need to remember how to play this in RTA. I'll give these a proper every fucking time I forget to set up 1.2 every time. I won't stop either. I'll just go for even if I mess up levels so badly, I'll keep going. Kind of give an idea level by level how we're feeling. again, it's not that lift-off stage where it is right in the middle. Kind of getting that initial movement out there just feels pretty stiff. Yes, this is the right way. I always at the other way on this. Oh, that fine movement is really not fun. You may be able to get used to it, but for example now I'm trying to do, you know, you say close to the wall here for optimum movement, but you kind of have to push a little bit harder than you normally would, and then when you do end up pushing hard, you end up overturning, so like really fine movements aren't particularly like fantastic. Oh mate, come on. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, you're getting those fine movements through there on. Oh my god. I just feel like I'm struggling with the stick here. Oh my lord, I think this is just me bad playing here. Hello. Let's go, bro. I actually need to complete the missions as well. This is the funny thing. That was okay. Obviously, some kind of doing those finer movements is kind of a pain. God, that felt dreadful. Ugh. Lord. Let's just get to the end of this level. Bill's a bad man. That didn't feel particularly amazing, mostly due to... It's just the overall feel is that, I wouldn't say it's crunchy, but it's not smooth, it's not a smooth feel. Maybe it can be mitigated by sanding, but out of the box, I don't think these are really super great. And I'm fucking turning left here, but it just doesn't like it. It's like a kind of... What's the best way to describe it? It's kind of like almost a bit of resistance before the stick decides to move left or right. I might have to run Surface 1 again. I love the movement in that tower. It did feel that the tower did feel good, to be fair. Oh, bad. Oh my god. Okay, that was so bad, but the finer movements are a pain. Good start. Well, let's try and do speed strats here. Dude, fucking come on. Let me in, let me in, let me in, thank you. That wasn't the worst bunk 2, it was pretty mellow. Oh, here we go. the field of screams. This is a real test on all parts, gears, sticks. Just because of all the movement that goes into silo, the timings, everything needs to be like on the ball here. It's just I feel like I am struggling a bit. Please open. Oh, open door. Great. I wish that timer was that high. Like, for reals. Mate, come on. I love this game. So good. I was gonna say, at least I've beat auto. It's recovering, I think, is a major problem with these. Like, recovering, if you need to make slight adjustments, is quite difficult with these. I think overall movement is quite nice, but when it comes to like precision, these gears may have to be edited, sanded down, something to smooth them out. Fuck. He's gonna die. Fuck me. Worst animation. At least did one of them get away? Yeah, I'm gonna have to save the bridge. Oh, hi guy. Well, another 20-minute wait. I wish I had a quick complete on Frigate. Less than a minute. Up and down movement, okay, as we're waiting, up and down movement feels actually quite smooth and nice. It's just that left right which was crunchy. And the snapback doesn't feel very crisp. Oh, I had to fucking move, didn't I? I'm only a minute behind. Do I remember the route? I think it's this way. I'll go for RTA match play strats. Yeah, that's perfect. Actually perfect. Ah, shame. That was a pretty quick split though. 57. Didn't gold it though, that's fine. Oh. Come on, there we go. That was pretty quick. Oh yeah, here we go. I will not be doing the trev shot, I'm sorry. That felt pretty good. It seems like with these, they really do kind of excel using bigger movements. You know, those grand movements you make when you're doing a big turn. Like, for example, here's like a big turn. That was poor line. Right, let's try and do Valve Strafe with these. Oh my god, come on. Start talking to me, thank you. I suppose the way I do the Valve Strafe is very C based rather than I know some people do Valve Strafe where they do like a look thing as well. This is my kind of method. I did miss out then. Come on. Yeah, I mean, it's not bad, I guess. The gears aren't bad. I'm just going to do our baby strats here. Just wait for A to complete. Nice boost. Don't really know where I am right now. Yeah, I mean, it's not bad. At least for this level, it's just not too bad. I'm just playing it kind of badly because I don't really know how to play it. Natalia. Well, let's get a good FR. Make up for the bad run. Kiss David on the face. Always in a bad spot. It's me doing statue. I think I've only had one good FR ever. Well, that was... It's like, right, here's a good test to archives for that quick slap. Not bad at all. Ooh, that actually felt very clean. That actually felt alright. That actually felt alright, weirdly. Yeah, I mean, archives, that was actually really good. I do find that with some other gears and sticks and parts, those big grand movements there are very difficult to pull off. It could be due to range issues, or it could be down to like range not working well, or just like a deficit in, I don't know, just the overall like ability to move the stick quickly. But these don't feel half bad, you know. Oh, that's not gonna do a damn thing. How many backs? How many backs? 2 or 3 backs. Yeah. Yeah, it was bad. Well, overall, I mean, Streets was fine. I think these are just okay, you know. I mean, if you're looking for a pair of gears to whack in your controller, you can't really go wrong with these. I mean, I do think you know, these are okay. Would I ever choose them to be on my main setup though? No, I wouldn't. I just wouldn't. Just for the sheer, that grindy feeling, I'm not a fan of it. Again, another level I can't play unless I'm doing warp attempts. Yeah, let's go. Love this level. It's on Japanese, so it won't be the laggiest thing in the world, but let's be real, it's not talented. That was cool. Where are we? God. Oh, I hate it when I gobble that. Right, let's try these locks. Man, I'm definitely not gonna make this. No, definitely not. Okay, that wasn't the worst ever locks I've had with Gears, but I feel like I was straining. I've talked about that before in other reviews and reviewing other parts. Specifically like printed parts. I'm turning hard. Like I'm turning hard to get what I need to do. Hey Paul, what's up, man? I'm just reviewing some parts, dude. 127's okay. Yeah, like I said, I'm just reviewing some parts. Stang Boy Customs N64 gears. Hello, fucking die. Okay. This is just awkward playing, just because I think I don't really know how to play Jungle very well. Dude, that wasn't fair. This is what we want. Don't kill me, please. I don't know how to run this fucking level again. Hey! Hey, Markdown, what's up, dude? Yeah, I'm just testing some gears at the moment. Just doing a quick RTA test session using Stang Boy Customs N64 parts. So, if I suck, I don't really care right now. Did I? Yeah, did I? Time waste. Okay. Yeah, that wolf was pretty good. I wish I got a first try, but it's whatever. So, yeah, when it comes to fine movements, these gears I don't like. Up and down movement is so smooth. It feels really, really nice. But when it comes to left and right, it's crunchy, and I feel like I need to push quite hard to get a desired result out of it. Maybe this could be remedied by sanding. There's a bit of post-processing, you know. but all in all, they're okay. Oh, and I don't have points in jungle, by the way, to answer your question. I wasn't ignoring you. Fuck that land, yeah. Don't think I got that. Well, I didn't get... There was some of them I didn't get. Don't know which ones. I think it was the far mainframe, which I always miss. Oh, see, that, trying to get that fine movement end to kill that guy's annoying. See, this is going to be a good test here. Man. Oh, excuse me. Again, I'm just saying, these... Oh, God, my thumb is actually starting to not ache, but feel a bit weird. Just from the sort of overcompensation of movement, you know, I feel like if you're playing N64, or at least, you know, or speedrunning it, you need a nice, smooth, consistent flow with moving left or right. I'm crunching here. This is crunchy in not a good way. This is lubed up as well. Yeah, jungle's quite a daunting level, really. I haven't played it for the sheer fact of, like, I'm scared. I'm not scared, it's just like, those mind throws freak me out a bit. I mean, to be fair, it seems pretty fun. The ending, I find the ending quite easy. As soon as you get past Xena, the warp up the ladder is so easy, and the warp into the thing's fine. Maybe I should, yeah, I mean, it's on my plan to do jungle at some point. Aztec in a bit, though. The level is very troll. Oh, man. It's just finer movements with these gears. They just aren't fun. What I've got to do some cleanup. Get those mainframes, go onto cabs. Can you fucking go? Thank you. Don't. Can you stop? Oh, I didn't do what I was going to do. Fuck me, man. Oh, just missed that. Get the armor because I'm a baby. To be fair, if I wasn't playing on a new file, then I'd just be like, whatever, don't really care. You should have escaped by now. Yeah, she has. This is another great level for movement testing. Oh my god, rip. It just feels okay. I mean, it feels rubber bandy with that sort. It kind of has a resistance to it in a way. Oh, fuck you. Oh man, what am I doing? I'm trying to be like a fucking cool guy and do cool strats, but it's just turned into cringe. can't seem to get the right angles with the fucking gears. I'm usually pretty decent at cabs because I like that sharp movement. Right, here we go. This is the fucking troll level right here. Oh, there he is. I'll behave. I mean, this is just like cringe already because how. Yeah, let's go, dude. This isn't a fucking world record attempt. Yeah, that's it. It wasn't bad. It wasn't the slowest I've ever had. Cool. I mean, it was a gold split on Cradle at least. I brought my sum of best down to 22 minutes. It's kind of cool. $55's alright actually. Overall, I think these gears, they need post-processing because up and down is so nice and smooth. So very nice. But then when you're going left and right, you're it's almost like, you know, when you're pushing on an elastic band, it kind of feels like I'm pushing to get it going left and right, more so left. And because of that deficit on the right side with the readings, it's kind of causing a weird thing where like you feel like you're doing the same thing on both sides, but that just isn't the case. That always happens. Every set of gears or whatever, if there is a deficit on one side of range, it really screws everything up. It's so important to have a unified range all round. Otherwise, it's just not good. It just feels very weird and wrong and not right. I mean, let me have a look. Let's have a look at... Because this isn't my first rodeo. Let me... So I recently made a post that kind of is like a combination matrix of scores of all the things I have reviewed. And of course, at 100 out of 100, you got OEM. I always count OEM as like the best of the best, because I'm sorry, but OEM, we should all strive for OEM's like standard. If there was like another standard we should set to, then I don't know, maybe with these Alt 6 coming out, you know, like the Bruce Sticks, or if Steel Sticks wants to make another module, I doubt he ever will. But I always count OEM as like the best of the best. And you're just looking at that sort of matrix there. Obviously, there's still some missing. The T3D, their 3D printed stuff. So stick, what were there? So we're looking at T3D gears. So this is with, I believe, just using that kind of graphite, because he used graphite to lube up his parts, which I didn't like. But with super lube, you're in the sort of 78s. I would say it probably sits around 75, I think. To be fair to them, I mean, the up and down movement's good, but that grinding left and right is bad. And yes, the post-processing is a thing. But at the end of the day, I'm kind of coming from that sort of perspective of you buy something, oh, I need new gears. My gears are running out. They're running low. They feel bad. I'm coming from that perspective of the speedrunner of you know, your average Joe who just wants to like, oh, gears for my N64 controller. Oh, I'll dabble with that. I'll read the WTF guide or whatever of how to like install it and lube it up, and then you put it in, and then you're like, oh wow, it's grindy, and all my thumb kind of hurts because I'm overcompensating. It's not good enough. Um, and maybe I am asking too much in that sense, but if you're advertising N64 gears for your N64 controller, I don't think it's like rude or out of the ordinary to expect something to work straight out of the box. You know, eventually I will make a sort of guide of how to like modify the parts, re-review some of them maybe, just get the sanding on. But all in all, they're around that 75 mark, and I can't give it any higher. It's not pushing the 80s, because if you're speedrunning, if you're playing Goldeneye, if you're playing Super Mario or whatever, and you're grinding left and right, and you're trying to do a fine-tuned movement, let's say you are on like Train or Silo, you're trying to go to the right of the satellite, do a quick left and right onto the stairs. I can't really envision that being an easy feat with this set of gears. And again, post-processing may help to get that smoothness you have up and down. If I had the smoothness going up and down, going left and right, I give these like high 80s, maybe pushing into the 90s, but they're just not. Maybe if I mess around with these a bit, I sand them down, they'll be good. But I think for the time being, but it's not completely, because I tell you what, you can pick this if you're just starting. If you're just starting to explore the world of getting new parts and stuff, or you're a casual player, these are great. These will sort you out. If you're just starting speed running, these will sort you out. They're like a moderately priced fix. Do you think it's better to have OEM stick than a steel stick? Personally, yes. But the issue is OEM parts, they wear down. Like, even if you super loop them religiously, you can make them last years and years and years and years. You'll probably make them last to the end of your life. But I found like my previously 10 out of 10, 9 out of 10 stick is now more like an 8 out of 10 stick / 9 out of 10 stick, just because it naturally wears down. Metal parts are definitely a solution to this idea because they wear down less. But then you got to consider the materials used. Are you using one type of metal against another type of metal, and is one of the other types of metal softer and is gonna wear it down more? But honestly, you know, OEM will do if you take care of it. If I could play with a full steel setup, I would personally. I don't know, Mad Stick is making one right now. I think he's actually close to doing a first run. I hope he picks me to test it, just because he really worked hard along on it. He's actually one of the first people that actually got back to me when I first started this whole project. So he's a fucking cool guy. But I wouldn't write these off. If you're looking for a stick that looks cool, you're looking for gears that work out of the box, they do work. But if you're looking for that OEM likeness, you're not going to find it here, which is fine, because we're in 2022 now. Finding these parts is getting extremely hard unless you buy a brand new N64 controller, which costs hundreds of pounds. I actually bid on one recently. It was sitting around the £400 mark. It shot up to like £800 in the last 10 minutes. Insane prices. You're not getting that. That isn't happening. But yeah, I think 75 is a fair shout for these. Like I said, I might make a few modules myself using these parts, sand them down a bit, do a bit of post-processing to make them feel nice and smooth. But yeah, I think that's a fair shout. Right. Enough of that. Let's do some Aztec runs, because I really want to get an essay completed before the end of the day. What's the time? 8:30. Nice, getting like an hour and a bit in. But yeah, Paul, man, it will make you go a long way having a steel there's an OEM setup, straight up OEM setup that's really good, and you maintain it. Let's do some music. Let's SR's active, guys. Oh, that's done. Give me strength. Please. Please give me strength. Oh, nice. It's my favorite album as well. Right, let's get some SA going. Let's get some SA going. Oh, see, do you see that turn I did? That's literally because I've had to overturn for the past the past hour.